What if I told you that this small 5-cent coin could hold more history than many high-value coins? Welcome back to Coin Grove, the channel where every coin tells a deeper story than its face value. Today we are exploring the 1979 D. Jefferson Nickel, a coin that may look ordinary but carries decades of American history, design evolution, and collector interest. At first glance, it seems like just another pocket coin, but hidden in its details are stories of American leadership, minting precision, and economic stability during the late 1970s. This coin features one of the most recognized founding fathers of the United States. It was produced during a time of economic challenges and inflation in America. Yet, despite its simplicity, it remains one of the most widely collected U.S. coins. In this episode, we will explore its design, metal composition, minting details, historical background, rarity, value, and collecting tips. Stay with Coin Grove as we uncover the full story behind the 1979 D. Jefferson Nickel. The coin shown is a 1979 D. Jefferson Nickel from the United States. The denomination is 5 cents. The letter D visible on the obverse indicates it was minted at the Denver Mint. The Jefferson Nickel series has been in circulation since 1938. This coin features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the front. It is part of the long-running Jefferson Nickel series that continues today. The year 1979 places it in the late 20th century during President Jimmy Carter's administration. This coin was widely circulated across the United States. It was produced in very large quantities for everyday commerce. Despite being common, it remains an essential piece for collectors completing date and mint mark sets. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson. Jefferson was the third president of the United States and the primary author of the Declaration of Independence. The inscription "In God We Trust" appears along the left side. The word "Liberty" appears on the right, followed by the year 1979. The portrait was originally designed by Felix Schlag in 1938. His initials FS can be found on the lower right of the portrait. The design reflects classical realism. Jefferson's tied-back hair and formal coat are carefully engraved. The portrait remained mostly unchanged until 2004. This consistency makes the Jefferson Nickel one of the most stable designs in U.S. coinage history. Although your image shows the obverse, the reverse of the 1979 D. Nickel features Monticello. Monticello was Thomas Jefferson's Virginia home. The building is shown in a frontal architectural view. Above it appears the word Monticello. Below the building is 5 cents and United States of America. The Latin motto E pluribus unum appears above the structure. The reverse design is symmetrical and detailed. It highlights American heritage and architecture. The building was carefully engraved to show columns and dome structure. Monticello remained on the reverse from 1938 until the redesign in 2004 to 2005. The 1979 D. Jefferson Nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This composition has been standard for U.S. nickels since 1946. During World War II, nickels were temporarily made with silver, but by 1979 the standard alloy was restored. The copper core gives the coin durability. The nickel content provides hardness and resistance to corrosion. This composition creates the familiar silver-gray appearance. The metal mix is strong enough for heavy circulation. It also allows detailed engraving without excessive wear. The coin does not contain any precious metal. Its intrinsic value is less than face value. The 1979 D. Nickel weighs exactly 5.0 grams. It has a diameter of 21.21 millimeters. The thickness is approximately 1.95 millimeters. The edge is plain, meaning it does not have reading. The plain edge is standard for U.S. nickels. The coin size makes it slightly larger than a penny but smaller than a quarter. The weight and size have remained consistent for decades. These measurements allow compatibility with vending machines. The specifications are standardized by the United States Mint. The durability ensures long circulation life. The D mint mark indicates production at the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint began operations in 1906. Produces millions of coins annually. In 1979, Denver struck a large number of nickels. Mint marks on nickels appear on the obverse near the date. The Denver Mint is known for high-volume production. Coins from Denver are common in circulation. However, mint state examples remain collectible. The mint mark helps collectors identify production location. It is essential for completing mint mark sets. The 1979 Jefferson Nickel had a very high mintage. Over 325 million pieces were struck at Denver. This high production means the coin is not rare. It was made for everyday circulation across the United States. Because of this, circulated examples are extremely common. However, high-grade uncirculated coins are more desirable. Coins with full steps on Monticello are especially valued. Full steps refers to the visible steps on the reverse building. Strong strikes with full detail increase collector interest. Condition plays a major role in value. The year 1979 was economically challenging for the United States. Inflation was high during this period. Energy crises affected the economy. Despite economic challenges, coin production remained strong. The nickel continued to serve as small change in daily transactions. Coins like this passed through millions of hands. They were used in vending machines and retail stores. The nickel maintained stable purchasing power for small items. It represents everyday American commerce. This coin reflects that era's economic environment. In condition, the 1979 nickel is generally worth face value. Most examples sell for 5 cents. However, uncirculated coins can sell for a small premium. Mint state coins graded MS-65 or higher are more valuable. Coins with full steps on the reverse command higher prices. Proof versions from Philadelphia are separate issues. The 1979 D is not considered rare. However, condition rarity makes high-grade examples collectible. Value depends heavily on preservation. Professional grading increases market trust.